Who is this person? Manco1 is the best TEEMO player in North America. Fellow streamer, content creator, TEEMO connoisseur. And he's gonna teach me everything there is to know about the little devilish hamster.
Hey YouTube, how the heck we doing? BROXAH has been spamming TEEMO Jungle the entire past week, and he finally hit me up to coach him on it. So that's what we did. As you can see on your screen here, he's going on a massive heater, and he's kind of a natural at TEEMO Jungle. Also, a new revelation has occurred. Jankos is also trying TEEMO Jungle, not having as much success. So if y'all know where Jankos is and you want to see him learn some TEEMO Jungle, send him my way. Enjoy the coaching. BROXAH was a heck of a guy to just hang out with. This will also be on his YouTube channel, so give him a shout out if you're into the TEEMO Jungle things. Enjoy.
So what is it that makes the skin so unbalanced?
The exclusivity, right? Like, you are literally that much cooler. Like, the way you look on webcam right now, you're that much cooler. You're a celebrity actor, right? The aura, everything about your gameplay is just leveled up because you got this super cool skin.
So this is like the TEEMO equivalent of being PAX TF.
Yes, exactly.
Alright.
Also, you got in TEEMO at the perfect time. That big update's coming in, I think, like 6 days now, the visual update. Man, just think of the YouTube content. Think of the TikToks.
Oh, true. Good time to be a TEEMO enjoyer.
Yep, exactly. We get a full upgrade. Oh, this looks like a perfect pathing game, right? So here's where I would consider a level 3. I wouldn't take it because that wave is fat, but like this is where the mindset of just looking for that goes a long way, right? Because there will be a game where you can that you win, you clear him. You just run at him and kill him, trust me.
You think he's gonna I should have kept running at him. That was mean.
You're totally fine. I mean, we feel bad. We'll give him that one. But if he does that again, you actually just run at him and you kill him so easily.
He also does no smite now, so he can't really do anything else.
Yep.
And he has to go bot side soon. So otherwise he's not getting farmed. Wait, he has a second smite? This guy's next level. Okay, this is a double kill angle for me. This guy flashed.
You're him!
Wow.
You're him!
We are cooking!
Kane, you can have a camp or two. Have a camp, you get 2 kills.
Holy moly, dude. That's what I'm talking about.
Who is this guy? I'm out of a damn job.
You're not going to feel this kind of excitement on other champs, that's for sure.
Okay, the no-look blind, though, while you're autoing Kane, you hit that no-look hawk ball on the Varus. That was insane. The no-look blind went hard there. Well played.
That was stressful. It's like being back at Worlds, man.
Nice. I like the Nashor Zamp tomb here, right? Beautiful. Yeah, that was good stuff. And see, again, TEEMO Jungle's weak. TEEMO Jungle's weak early game. Yeah, okay. Are you sure about that? That didn't look that weak. That didn't look weak at all.
That seems to be having quite a bit of power, if you ask me.
Yeah, that blind is a game changer early game.
Oh! What do you think you're doing? Oh, now he actually respects us. Decided to walk away.
Again, right? I'm telling you. Now, you can do this with Dark Harvest sometimes, but when push comes to shove, knowing that you have press the attack, and if this Kane ever missteps and you get 3 autos on him, he's dead on your screen, right? I'm telling you, it's a game changer.
I can definitely see the logic behind the magical footwear as well. I mean, I have to say, not having to worry about getting boosts is quite chill.
Yeah, you're just
and at this pace, we're gonna have him real soon, anyways.
Yep, and you just go full damage, right? Because the earlier Nashors, now you clear Herald faster, you clear Grubs, you clear Dragon, you clear Camps, right? And the jungle definitely is a different level of upgrade. And then again, you get the Zhonya's. You have a Zhonya's in a 1v1 at 15 minutes. Now the game changes, right? I guess you could say I play for different power spikes instead of just the conventional, hey, I'm scaling with shrooms. I think that
Yeah, you're
that
definitely
unlocks the
having
higher
more
elo.
of an aggressive mindset, putting the enemy jungler in their place.
Yeah, which you can do right here too.
But
Let's get it. This is all you.
I have to assert my dominance here.
Yeah. Are you playing Teemo
Job
or
done.
Lee Sin? I can't tell based on the gameplay.
I'm not entirely sure if anyone would respect it at least in that much. I mean, that's the crazy part, right? Like, who's gonna walk up and take us down at this point? Doesn't matter what they're playing. You
Have to bring 3.
Can't stop this hamster.
If they bring 3, now you have free rights to blame your team.
An ally has been
Oh.
slain.
Time to shine.
So
Hello,
scout,
sir.
baby. So scout.
Killing spree.
Love to see it. Get a little bit of farm as well.
Oh, you're on fire. This is the game. And you said this
We're
is your
cooking
high
real
elo
good
count,
right
right?
now.
You're making it look like bronze.
I mean, we are climbing from Grandmaster to Challenger right now if we keep up this pace.
All right, hold up. Let's not get over ourselves. Let's get this W. He's out here playing futures market IRL, counting his LP.
Pretty much. That's the solo queue classic, isn't it? It's all about the LP gains.
Was this a little dive angle? I like what you're cooking.
I think we can do this. That's always
You're
too
locked
easy.
in. See? Look at beautiful. That's exactly what you need to take your game to the next level. You'd be surprised how many players are scared of ripping that right there. But it's really good.
Do you think it's crazy if we walk top right now looking for Varus again? Like, is that a good play?
I mean, even if you don't get it, the psychological warfare is worth it alone.
I like your way of thinking. Let's create that mental advantage. I think Aatrox might be on a different page. Oh, he wants to travel us.
Yes.
Shroom placement a little bit off, but
Close.
it doesn't even matter.
Oh, man. You're locked in. It's your ball. Aatrox just wants to keep the game close. Respect
That's
that
true.
for him.
Just ensuring that they don't surrender at 15.
Yep. Oh, beautiful. No, good plays, good calls.
Oh. This is one hell of a start. I mean, that warm-up game changed everything.
Yeah, no, you're on pace right now. For your build here, I like the Zanyas, because then if you go Zanyas here, you can always just run at Kane. Doesn't matter if he's got 2 items or 8 items. Or, you can, if you're feeling real good, you can go like a full damage build, right? Like a Shadow Flame Death Cap. So it's kind of two alleyways. It's literally up to you. It's your ball.
So you would skip the Liandry here.
I would skip the Leanders, yeah. At this point, we're too fed. We're either going, full AP, Death Cap, Shadow Flame, even maybe a Lich Bane, right? Or like full, I'm your daddy, which is the Zanyas, which is the, Zanya's Death Cap, I would say.
I can already see the YouTube title. The I'm Your Daddy Teemo build. Try now. Come back. Blinded?
Blind. And they say Teemo doesn't have mechanics. Come on now. Look at that. That's a mechanical god right there that you're watching.
God.
Look at the shrooms. The shrooms boxed him in, and then the blind just seals the deal.
It's true. No gameplay allowed. Fun fact, Varus just stopped laning top and is roaming around. I don't know if he's still bot side, but I think we pissed him off.
And see,
still not going top.
This all started because of that level 3, right? Having that little extra strength level 3. And obviously you played it like a Greek god, right? With that no-look blind with the double kill. But that's why I like that level 3 power spike with press attack. Because even if press attack only does 100 damage the entire game, if you get that 100 damage level 3, it's a game changer. It just changes how the game's played.
I definitely get that logic. It's like the early game power over the scaling that you get from Harvest. But then
Harvest
press
is good.
attack is also not bad later.
Yeah, yeah, and Harvest is fine, right? You're not gonna lose a game because you win a Harvest, but it's just like it's a different level of unlocked. I'll tell you what though, Charles makes Dark Harvest look broken at a lot of times. I'll tell you that much.
It's true. Let's see. We have a Nautilus. I think we can dive this.
Is it ever a pull the wave and then dive that? Oh, you're locked in.
That was easy enough. We did damage. Like,
Yeah.
holy moly, dude. They are gone.
This is. We can start counting.
I'm really...
already.
Okay, I'm playing TEEMO. I'm taking the cannon.
I'm
I'm just gonna peace out like nothing happened.
I don't think Jin's gonna. That's the TEEMO Jungle gameplay. He's locked it in.
Can we go this?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you're looking good here.
2, 3, 4.
Okay.
That is how you TEEMO Jungle right there, ladies and gentlemen. That is a master class.
I mean, we did give him a kill, right? Like,
So it's a fair trade. He instantly rat.
I mean, close enough. Hamster, rat. Depends on point of
That's
view, I
good.
guess.
That's good stuff.
Oh no! I put a point in my queue again. Okay, I need to get rid of this habit. At least I'm realizing now. I'm better late than never.
Uncoachable, this guy. I feel like their entire team is just mental boom right now.
I definitely think we got him right where we want him right now. That jungle belongs to us. Oh.
An enemy has been slain.
This poor Kane. To
This
be
is
fair, though,
brutal.
he deserves it. He was invading you level 3 like he owned the place. Like, come on now.
No, I agree. I agree. We're not feeling well about this one. See. Time to shine.
Oh, I like this.
Hello.
The damage is Teemo pumps damage, right? Like if you actually get your autos off, this gem does too much damage.
Yeah, it's quite impressive actually. We're exploding their health bars.
How do you feel about, so if you didn't have me or Charles, how do you feel about the jungle pets, by the way? What would, if you just like, if you were a high-elo jungler, right, that's playing Teemo for the first time on your own, what's your jungle pet mindset, like your thought process?
Your team
Well, I think
destroyed a turret.
my logic would tell me to go for the blue one, just to get some extra move speed and prevent being kited. But then again, I kind of like getting the green to have a bit of extra tankiness and power, because I think at the end of the day, you don't lack damage or move speed. You just need to, you know, have some survivability, and the green Pokemon provides you with that.
I like that. Yeah, I think you're spot on, right? Move speed is great, but how much move speed do you need? What's the happy balance, right? Does
Yeah,
blue
exactly.
overload that? And the answer might be yes, right?
But that's what it feels like at the very least. But I think generally blue would be the obvious choice for most people otherwise. But
Agreed.
again, your logic behind not rushing boots is also, well, you have plenty of movement speed anyway, so you don't really need it. This would be the same mindset.
Yeah, and if you, by the way, this game, it's like we're just watching poetry in motion. We don't even have to talk about the team fight. You're just there, right?
Oh, we're at 25 Magi stacks, it's 15 minutes. We're vibing right now.
Yeah, I mean, what was I saying? Holy crap. Yeah, the jungle pets. I think you're spot on. And the whole boots thing, right? If you do buy boots, that's totally fine, right? This is experimental tech. You know, the patch where boots got nerfed happened a month ago. So it's like this is all still new. If you go boots, that's totally okay. I just really think that no boots really feels so broken. You don't ever have to buy them. Any gold, you get your natures earlier. So, I mean, right there. Did we just break the loss streak on your main account with TEEMO Jungle? Most damage, superstar performance.
Well, funnily enough, I've had a day today where, like, before you appeared, I played like 10 games, lost 7, 8 of them. Nothing worked. Haven't played a single TEEMO Jungle game. And now, on both my Master as well as my Grandmaster account that's currently pushing for Challenger, we're 100% win rate with TEEMO. And, I mean, this one in particular was one hell of a storm. But I feel like some of the mistakes that were made in the previous game are now already gone.
Look
They've
at that
already faded away.
screenshot. Look at that cane damage. You single-handedly made this guy's week worse, and it feels great.
True.
That's the ultimate TEEMO Jungle experience.
Actually, true. Oh, this is beautiful. I think I'm gonna call it here though with these 2 games, but it's been a lot of fun.
No, that was great.
Very, very thankful that you were willing to come and share your insight and show me the ways. Like you said, there's definitely a couple of different ways of playing TEEMO Jungle, but for me, getting to hear from the TEEMO Jungle Master of North America and yourself, the TEEMO Jungle Master of Europe, in Charles, and just getting to learn about this unique pick is amazing.
Yeah, and now here's where you have to help us out, right? Over the next week or two, we want to hear, hey, which room page are you leaning, right? Are you into the pressy attack, play like a madman level 3, or are you more into the scaling? We need your help to sell the debate, okay? Because me and Charles, he started playing TEEMO Jungle, I think, 3 years ago, and he's an absolute beast at it. We've never agreed on the room page. So now you're the deal breaker, okay? You are the tilting vote, you know. Which room page is better? Settle it for us. We'll talk to you in a week or two about it.
I honestly think the answer is that it's situational, right? Like you mentioned already that you have so many options with the build, but I think for the runes it's going to be pretty much the same story, that in certain matchups where you needed a bit of early game power, you're going to want to press the attack to make sure early game doesn't go south. But if enemy jungler is like a more farm heavy champion that's not going to have any threat early on, I think you can get away with going for the Dark Harvest. I'm not 100% sure, but that would be my my initial assumption here.
I like that approach. I could work with that for now.
For now, yeah. I mean, needs a little more testing and experimenting for sure, right? But
oh yeah,
we'll see how it all plays out.
All right, man. It's been an honor. Good games. That was a treat to watch. I'm gonna go hit the rift for like 6 hours now, locking in TEEMO Jungle because of you. So thanks to the boost.
Enjoy. Go get him.
GG's, brother. It was
And
an
yeah,
honor.
thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
Take it easy. Hear you out because right, you are an actual jungle player, right? I think being a one trick can be really good, but also can be poison at the same time. So for pathing, right? So would you and Charles collabing actually help me, because I was doing just only start red buff because it was efficient, but starting blue buff actually is just as good, right? Teemo's clear is pretty nice. But how do you feel about level 3 ganking? Do you feel like just never on a champ like TEEMO, or do you think it's worth the risk some games? From a meta jungle enjoyer.
So for me, I try to view TEEMO as I would view almost any other jungler, in the sense that, I mean, he doesn't have any great AoE early on, so you have to start on a buff. But which side you path towards would mostly come down to which side lane you think is going to be the most volatile and where you could try to impact the map more than anything. I feel like in this particular case, I think it's a bit hard to say. Like there could be action in both or none. But I think you can be quite flexible overall with your pathing. The most important thing being that you're efficient, that you get a lot of farm, a lot of resources, and you can go for like early ganks starting level 3. But if I am to go for that, I would want to have a kill 100% surely. Because otherwise you might fall behind for the rest of the game, right?
Agreed. Yeah, falling behind on a team was also literally the worst thing ever.
So which one of these Pokemon are we going for?
I think green or red are fine. It's totally up to you, though. Maybe go green just to rock this game.
Entirely your call. We will assemble our powers and try to take over this game.
All right. Okay, so the big thing I want to see out of you, right? So imagine you never did Coach You and Charles and it's your first time playing Teemo. I want you to play like a freak early game. You can unironically, with this setup, you can 1v1 Gwen level 3 and win. No troll. I'm being serious. You can 1v1 her all the way up to level 6, to be honest. So if that ever happens, dude, rip that on her head. And trust me, this setup changes how you play Teemo.
Play like a freak, you definitely have to guide me a little bit to we're on the same page. Because I, as a beginner Teemo player, might not see some of those crazy opportunities that you see.
Okay, you're playing Lisa right now. You're not even playing that Teemo feller. That guy stinks. You're on me right now. So I like this top side clear into, if you can find a level 3 angle, heck yeah, or just, clear bottom into some bot skirmish.
Okay, so potentially clearing our 3 top camps and then invading her red or something.
Yeah. Or bot play, just anything level 3, level 4 you win, trust. Also, Teemo's unironically good into their team this game.
Yeah, actually, I think we got a really nice draft for ourselves here.
Oh, yeah.
So are you the type of Teemo that kites a lot? Or are you just lazy standing AFK and then realizing you're not going to take much damage due to the blind anyways?
We're kiting everything. We're looking cool doing it, right? We're flicking the map, looking at the lanes. We're in the big leagues. Come on now.
Okay. I respect that mindset.
Listen, not to get you up a little bit, but watching your clear, it looks like you've been playing Teemo for years. Do you have any confessions to make? Have you played a Teemo Pro game? Because it looks like you've been playing this puppy for years.
I have played Teemo Jungle before, but I approached it wrong. So before these last weeks, I have maybe only a handful of Teemo games in my hands, but I would go really hard or go home. I would be the type of Teemo who flashes over the wall level 1 and goes in stealth on the enemy red buff and then flips a coin 50-50 with smite,
He's that YouTube Teemo. That's what we call that.
Exactly, which wasn't always the most efficient strategy, but that's the way I approached it in the past.
I like this angle, by the way. As long as R doesn't get you, this is looking good.
Trying to be sneaky. Oh, that's too smart. They know.
That's okay.
They know our strats.
So now in NA, this is where you type mid gap. Just kidding, just kidding. It's a test. Don't do that.
I mean, I know you're right. I played enough in North America to have learned the ways.
Was it a joke?
That's the question, right? The only issue now is Gwen being level 4.
Yeah,
do you think we're strong enough to still contest?
Yeah, if you guys get a fight, you got this for sure.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm not sure if you saw me.
I don't think you're good.
Well, Tristana doesn't get to play League of Legends. Oh, she had another jump. That's on me.
Hey, if we get Kai'Sa 2 kills, we're totally back. That's fine. I'm honestly, that's all you on. On my screen, I think you got the triple kill. We'll take
what would you buy here?
Nashor's components. Yeah, that little. Yeah, that works. So again, the biggest. That's fine, by the way. Sure, you're behind a little bit, but you don't really want to play standard for Teemo Jungle, in my opinion. Because if you play standard, you just get out farmed, right? So it's mixing up the game level 3. I feel like is the most success I've had. That's where pressing attack comes in, because it makes you so juicy.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, I guess you just being on this pick also increases the chances of the enemy team mental booming. So you being proactive and appearing on their screens.
Yeah, and that could work poorly too. If you power farm, well, if you're locking Karthus jungle, your team's like, oh, we scale, but you lock in Teemo and power farm, and I think there's actually is a disadvantage mentally. Not that you play around that, right? I'm not gonna say, oh, my team's gonna be mean. I'm switching to my game plan, but I think it's a full package.
Do we Emax?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. So a couple big differences. So I like Emax into WMax second, where Charles prefers
Okay,
the
okay.
Qmax second. And this is
Let's do it.
because the W is just too broken. You get a free pair of Mobies in the jungle. In my opinion, it's like the most broken ability on Teemo.
I guess it does make a lot of sense if we're going like the Nashor's pressed attack, on-hit routes, making
Yeah.
sure we don't get kited.
Yeah, exactly.
I can-
And you're
I
just
can
in their
see it.
face. And as far as rested builds, right? So Charles would go, I think Nashor's Malignance, right? Or Nashor's Leandries. I like the more like AP Bruiser items. So Nashor's Leandries, then maybe a Zanya's, maybe a Banshees. Kind of depends on enemy team.
We're about to get a visitor. This might not be the fight we want. Oh, she even ulted.
Could be worse. You might still have an angle. of
Could be
victory
worse,
here.
true. Trying to be sneaky. Trying to channel my inner Teemo main.
I like it.
I don't know if Braum is in that bush. Oh. Oh. Well, I guess we go get some farm.
Wow, that's so unfortunate your EC died. Oh, you may as well get all this juicy farm.
Yeah.
That's so wow.
How sad.
That's so he said how sad. And you get Scuttle.
Actually, we're in a pretty good spot right now. We're
That's not-
chilling.
Not too bad.
So which components would you prefer here?
Probably Blasting Wand and a dagger. Seems pretty perfect.
Alright, alright. Do you like looking for objectives early? Like, what would your goal be right now? How would you carry this game from here?
So I love so grubs level 6 is easy, right? Like you get level 6, you can grub up all day. Dragon, I feel like I never do unless I have my team, just because it takes so much of your tempo. It's unreal for Teemo. But when you get Nashers, like if you get fed and you get an early Nashers, you just melt everything, right? That I think is the biggest power spike at Teemo. You have Nashers, you 1v1 anybody, you melt the objectives. So pretty much I slow play the objectives till at least Shroom, and then I go from there.
Sure. Makes sense. One thing I thought of is, like now, when you walk up to a camp, would you ever stand still to get the passive? Would you ever proc it? Is it worth it?
That used to be good, but like now, pretty much, if you use your passive before camps, you're gonna have more HP, but you're gonna have slightly slower clear time. And I'm not sure if you noticed, but this bad boy clears full HP perma, right? That's like he don't need
Yeah,
any
yeah.
more survivability. Like it's crazy.
True.
If his clear was just like 10 seconds faster, he might be a top tier jungle, right? Because that's the biggest thing slowing him down.
Yeah, definitely. But it does get so good later with Nash's Tooth. It just takes a while to get to that point.
Yeah, no, he gets online real quick. Like he's unironically, I mean, I seen your tier list, right? But he's unironically, I think like a solid B tier. You know, like he's super playable. People are sleeping on him.
I would agree with that. What do you think are like the ultimate streams for somebody out there who maybe considering to play Teemo jungle, but we don't really know why they would pick it over something else?
So I'm obviously the fun factor, right? Like when you lock in Teemo jungle, anybody that plays Teemo jungle, this champ just makes you happy for whatever dumb reason, right? Oh, let's see this bot play first.
There's an Ari somewhere, so I'm a bit worried. That was actually not bad. Well, you're right. I feel
And we're
pretty
on the
happy
board.
right now. I can confirm.
Oh, you win this one. We won all day. Trust your boy. You win this. Just you.
it done.
You.
I think she knows that. She is running it. I need to blind. Oh, maybe I should have flashed. Well, we take those.
Ooh, this looks like a nice dragon angle for you. Not gonna lie, my friend, that bot lane wants you to look real good right now.
I know, we're getting a montage game.
But see, you're such a good player. Even if your bot lane is playing poorly, you put yourself in positions to counter gank that all day. So it's like jungle diff.
I think what is cool about TEEMO is that the champion is a little wonky and different, but ultimately, being a good TEEMO jungle player is all about having game knowledge, being at the right place at the right time, and all that. I really like it. It feels like you have to think smarter than other champions for it to work, but if you do that, it has so much potential.
Oh yeah, so I call it hear me out here. Have you heard of
Okay.
this one of our fine NA junglers, Tarzan?
Yes.
So I call it the Tarzan playstyle. Okay, so he gets a lot of flack, right? You know, mean, whatever. But he actually has perfected how to push side lanes in solo queue. Like, he's really good at timing. Hey, I can squeeze out 2 waves top here because my top lane's doing whatever, right? And I think that's
Yeah.
TEEMO's biggest strength when you eat the highest of elos, because when you're at super high elo, and you were able to like get 2 side lanes pushed out, maybe get a tier 2, maybe not. A lot of junglers can't do that, right? I'm sure you can vouch when you're playing Sejuani, that's not a real possibility, right? If you're playing, you know, any jungler that can't just rip the side lane. So that's like, I think his biggest strength. It's really hidden. Unfortunately, a lot of low players have, you know, they're scared of doing that for, you know, their top lane's going to flame them, their side lane is going to flame them. But that's like, going to be the biggest like hidden power of his for sure. Like your split push pressure, even when in the jungle role.
I can see the logic behind that for sure. I mean, just being able to pressure the map, take over a side lane, take those resources, and solo carry.
Yeah, especially if you rip
Definitely
a Herald
a
with
nice thing to have.
Nashers. Also, look how fast
Oh,
you do
yeah.
these grubs now. With the Nashers, you're unironically, he's just like broken with this 1-item power spike.
I think I may have made a little error here.
No, you're
No!
fine. So look how close that 1v1 is with press the attack, right? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
Gwen caught us with her pants down, you know, but we still almost, like, look at her. She has 1 HP. Imagine if she hit a shroom on the way in.
True. I think if I had used my flash just slightly better, we'd definitely turn that fight around and kill her, which you would never expect to really happen considering how it started.
Yeah, yeah. Again,
So
don't get
Sorceress
your
over
mouse off
Berserker
those
side?
boots. Undo that right now.
Okay, okay.
All right, Leandres.
Berserkers?
Leandres. No boots. Okay, so this is the tech, okay? All the
Okay,
boots have
okay.
gotten nerfed. And I don't know if you've seen some rumblings of people not going boots, right? On TEEMO Jungle, it's broken because he has boots on his W. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Trust
okay.
me.
Well,
At least, I'm not saying it's broken, right? But I'm saying it doesn't feel bad.
well, I'm happy to try it out and see how it feels. I think sometimes you can get baited into this trap of playing a champion that has movement speed, so you're telling yourself, I want even more movement speed. I want to be the fastest champion on the map, when it might not actually be necessary.
Agreed. Yeah, that soft cap. I like your pressure here, by the way. Like, this is, you know, we're absolutely just holding down top lane.
I mean, right now I assume that nobody can beat us 1v1, so I think
Agree.
hunting down the Squin, looking for revenge, should be a good play.
Young Diff.
Oh, we found a friend. Oops.
So this is where we say Ari's not better than me. She's stream sniping and she's ghosting and she has map hacks on. Have you ever played a console?
Not
Like
much, but a
Xbox,
little bit.
PlayStation? Okay, so back in the day, right? For when you played Halo, you know, on split screen, we were called screen peeking, right? That's always my
Yeah.
go-to. Always my go-to. They're screen peeking right now. All good. Nothing you can do.
I can definitely live with that excuse. I should use that a little more often.
There
Wait,
it
I put a
is.
point in Q instead of W, by the way. That's why I died.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I'm trying to be nice in the first game.
But you can go hard. It's all right. I think it's just a habit at this point. Oops.
I can go hard.
Have I
Okay.
made any other bigger errors that you were too nice to point out?
No, you're fine. I think this game, right? You're in the right spots. Ari just has like a good roam every single time. But I mean, you're winning the game, so it's fine. But I mean, you're locked in. I mean, this is pretty good. Once we get Herald, we'll see. Also, since I'm allowed to go hard, NA over EU, NA over EU, NA over EU. Okay, let's lock in.
I think I'm just gonna act like I didn't hear anything. I mean, to be fair, I am part of Team Liquid, which is essentially an NA team. So
True. Let's go.
if
He
I
said
argue
it.
with that too much, I'm gonna have Steve in my DMs when this is over. I don't
BROXAH
think that's a
admits
route I
NA
want to
over
go down.
EU. Put it on Reddit right now, y'all. Look at this Herald clear
What?
speed.
It's solid. Do you think I should just go top and take tower now?
I'm down for that. It's a power
I'll
move.
make sure to put a point in my W. There we go. Improving already.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You might not even be. You might not even have to use it. Yeah.
Oh, she doesn't even need us.
Okay.
I mean, I do have to say, 14% passive movement speed is quite a lot with just 2 points.
Yeah. No. It's like I said. TEEMO W gets a lot of hate, but it's actually broken in the jungle. Because top lane, you're not getting value, right? You're just walking back and forth, leaning.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that arrow, by the way. Get a quick mid turret.
We better get those resources here. We are the main character after all.
True.
Now we can cook. Okay.
You're a madman. I like
Here
it.
we
Let's see what
go.
we get into.
That bot tower is not gonna clear
1, 2,
itself.
3, 4.
Oh, she actually did clear it.
That's fine. And look at you. You're ready.
At least we joined the party.
What's the CS looking like for you versus Gwen?
We're about even right
nice.
now. Not too bad. No! I flashed too early. Well, to be fair, we just fought with 2k gold in our pockets, so I don't know what I expected to happen.
Yeah,
that one wasn't me. I'll take the blame for this one.
No, you're fine. Gwen's that. So Gwen is that weird champ where, like, sure, she one taps you, like nothing you could do. But if you can survive that burst, you can actually turn it on her pretty fairly often.
Yeah, the challenge I seem to be having is surviving the third ult, because she puts you low pretty quickly, and then that third ult just hits like a truck.
Oh yeah. But this game is going swimmingly. I mean, you can't add, like, what more can you ask for? Also, I mean, look at the CS. Gwen is one of the best farming junglers in the game, and you're right there. Kind of shows the strength of the TEEMO JG.
Yeah, for sure. It's like a lot of people consider Gwen one of the stronger junglers in League right now, so us being able to go more or less toe-to-toe with her is quite decent. I also feel like we have been very proactive. Like, we could definitely have been more selfish and farm-heavy, but us just pressuring and setting the team up for success is making a difference too. Shouldn't go unnoticed.
So, yeah, I'm telling you, the proactiveness is where it's a lot of people get it wrong. They're okay just power farming. I think that can work only to, like, grandmasters. I think when you hit grandmasters, you really have to start getting active on the map, because we're living in a League of Legends, right, where it's such an early game, like, base game, whether it's mental or whether it's, you know, champions. I mean, besides the AP junglers, right? That fun fest.
Yeah, you're right. It does seem like most games, in all elos, to be fair, decided early on.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
Tilt the
4.
enemy team before your teammates are giving up. This might be a banger.
Take a 1 for
We
0.
take those.
Oh, you're on his head.
Oh, I think we pissed him off. No, we
Nice
needed
try.
one auto.
That was really close. Like one or two autos.
If only-
like, yeah, if you had flash, it's a pentakill.
If only I was an actual Teemo main, I probably would have placed this room here. He would walk into it and die, and then everything would have been great.
I mean, I was so close regardless. Got tier 2. Worth.
So, what would you buy now? Where are we heading?
Let's see. Probably Zanya's. Cause you can Zanya's that Gwen ult. You can Zanya's Yone ult. You can Zanya's Tristana double jump. Again, I'm big into, like, the more like an AP bruiser. I think shrooms are cool,
Yeah.
and don't get me wrong, but again, my big thing is that I'm the only TEEMO jungle main that got out of Masters, right? Like, Charles has had some nice peaks. but he's generally playing in Masters. I've been able to hit Challenger in Season 9 with it, and I usually play around Grandmaster. So it's like, I really feel like you can just go full glass cannon team. It's very fun, but I think you have to switch things up when you climb a little higher. You have to be able to 1v1. You have to be able to, put your damage down and survive, right, and tank, and again, very normal jungle things.
What about, let's say you're a little Bobby from Alaska and you're playing in bronze.
I
What
think
would you
then,
do? What build would you go for in that case?
yeah, I think Bobby would kill it with like those items, like the items that you don't need to think about. So like Nashor's Leandries, that's a no-brainer, right? But then he's gonna rock with stuff that just plays itself. So you got Void Staff, always a good one. Maybe a little Riftmaker action. Banshee's Veil could work because it just procs itself.
I can see that logic.
And that's the beauty of Teemo, right? Teemo, you're not a Fiora OTP top lane where you have to go Conqueror only in 2 items, right? Teemo, you have the whole pick of the litter. It is absolutely amazing. It's a favorite thing about the champ. And you're not trolling if you go different builds. Just a preference.
No, makes sense. Makes sense. Well, let's see, Fiora and us are quite strong now.
Yeah, our team did a little bit of throwing, and that Gwen is that's a big Gwen. Holy crap! Winnable
It's
though.
gonna be a little tricky to deal with at this point for sure, but let's see what happens. At least we got a spicy game in our hands. Wouldn't be as exciting if it was just a stomp.
Oh yeah. Yeah, shout out to your initial run on team. I'll talk about stomps. Listen, man, you had a 92% win rate. What were you, 14-2 at one point? It was insane. Freaking 10-2.
This champion has caught me off guard for sure. Like,
yeah, that was a
my viewers have been telling me that it went from everybody loving TEEMO more than anything in life to me playing it to the point of people, starting to worry about my health and well-being. It's been a good run. It's been a good time.
That's good stuff. All right, what just happened, by the way? Gwen started just crapping at everybody, and you said, okay, well, not anymore.
I would like to think it's TEEMO's global taunt. Like, just our mere presence tilted her and got her to give up, really.
Hard to agree on that one. I think I agreed, so I think in all chat you could type jungle div GG easy to really cement the global taunt.
You really are from North America. Wow.
He's too nice.
I'm just going to leave it at that.
100 more Teemo games we get him over.
Possibly. I'm going to start to really join the dark side soon enough.
Oh, man.
I mean, to be honest, I think that might be one of the things keeping me from being a top-tier TEEMO player, playing that mental game. I can see it working. Like, as long as you're, BMing the enemy team instead of your own, I can get the logic behind it.
A little fun goes a long way, but I try not to be toxic. It gets a little too crazy on the Rift.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I'm getting old, okay? I turned 30, right? So if I'm out here 30, I gotta lock in. I don't have much brain power to spare.
Fair point. Man, I really can't multitask. I just ran it down.
No, you're good. This is the warm-up game. Okay, this is what we like to call a free dub. No chance we lose. Our team's got our back. Next game, we're locking in.
True. Sounds like a plan.
It's a good game.
Would you ever go for something like Swifties? Or is that troll? Like, what would you do? I'm gonna have 700 gold.
If you think you can get 3 inhibs, a little elixir goes a long way here. If you think the game's gonna last, then just components or whatever.
Let's bring it home. Let's bring it home and get to.
Realistically, that's the thing with Teemo. You don't have to really stress too hard. Like, literally, as long as you're building AP items, and like if you're building AP items, you're gonna be fine, right? That's the big thing. The gameplay matters. Like, if Johnny Appleseed goes, Banshee's Veil, but then Timmy the Tugman goes, Crypt Blossom, it's all good, right? You're building AP items, you're in good hands.
Yeah, no, sounds great. Can't go wrong.
Oh, the backdoor angle.
I'm gonna cook here. Actually, I'm really not gonna cook anymore.
TEEMO Global.
True.
The blind.
Oh no! So close.
Man.
If
Alright,
it hit her just a second sooner, she was gone. Well,
hey, we
less than a
still
second.
get 2 inhibs, hopefully. See, that's okay. See, Riot
I mean,
Games.
Kaiser is called Killer Instinct.
Yeah,
Definitely
that
living
was
up to the
wild.
name. Welcome to the club.
That's the thing about TEEMO, right, dude? So when you blind, right, there still is the projectile speed. But for TEEMO, I don't know why it feels so delayed. I don't know if it's just me that I play him every game, but like, so right there, you're coming out as on, you're clicking that key, you're breaking your damn hand to click that key, but she still gets in 1 or 2 autos. It's wild, right? What more can you do? The champ doesn't have that many mechanics.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I actually thought we had her and she was dead, but I guess not.
No, you had a half a second, she's actually dead there.
Okay. I'll try to calm down on the limit testing here and make the coach proud.
Lock it in.
I mean, it feels weird because I feel like I've been so strong the entire game, but because I keep going aggressive, I die a lot.
That's okay. So the thing is, yeah, like this, like perfecting how to play like a madman on TEEMO actually is a craft. Like it's hard. Well, let's see this fight. 1 second. Let me not distract you.
Ooh. Not bad. There we
The
go.
Shroom into Victor ult just melted that Gwen.
That was quite nice, actually.
Yeah,
I
so
think we just made it.
yeah, that's a GG. So here, my thought on TEEMO, right? It's 10 times harder to play proactive, right? Because the champ has a lot, you know, you go in at a wrong time, you just get blasted, right? You can't really 1v1 people with ease. You're not playing, you know, just a Xin Zhao run at them. But when you do perfect the early game TEEMO, when you do perfect like the hyper aggressive TEEMO, the ceiling is now unlocked, you know?
No, surely. I think it was just like a couple of minor things. If I had done it slightly differently, I wouldn't have been 5-7. We would have been like 15-2.
Yeah, yeah. But even with that, like your team unironically played well this game, and it kind of, you know, not to say it took the spotlight. Okay, you would have carried, you would have dropped a nuke if they didn't. I'm just saying. You know what's crazy?
No, I would like to believe so as well. Yeah.
You're already like 300 LP just messed around with TEEMO, right? You put it what in 30 games, right? I don't have your OPG on hand. But that's already, like, literally, you're one of the best TEEMO jungles in the world just playing at these 30 games. How does that make you feel? Like, did you call your mother and tell her, like, she's proud of you, right?
When you called your mother and told her that you're a TEEMO jungle player, what did she tell you?
Listen,